I hit the gym yesterday for the first time in almost a year, and it was a lot of fun. You know, we did the usual suspects. We did the bench press, curls. I did a ton of curls, some rows, and some other exercises we threw in for good measure. So we had a lot of fun, but it definitely opened my eyes to why I chose to step away from the weights and embrace calisthenics fully around 3-4 years ago. You know, as I picked up my first pair of dumbbells yesterday to warm up for the incline bench press, those were light weights. I picked up some 26 kilogram dumbbells, which is around 55 pounds, light weights basically. And those felt heavy to me. Those felt heavy, and unsurprisingly so, because I'm not used to picking up heavy stuff anymore. And as I positioned myself for the bench press, I felt like, okay, this is gonna be a light workout. I'm not gonna push it because I haven't been lifting weights for a long time, and I just don't want to push this to the extreme. You know, I don't want to injure myself or do anything stupid. But then what do you know? I see my younger brother bring the heavy dumbbells to the bench, and he starts lifting with perfect form and pushing the weights easy. And then obviously I was thinking to myself, okay, all right, I can't have my younger brother outlift me, so we got to start lifting a little heavier. And I did that, and what do you know? After like 1-2 warm-up sets, I felt incredible. Strength was back to where it used to be when I used to be lifting weights. So I felt like I didn't lose any of that weightlifting strength over 3 years of focusing mainly on calisthenics. But still, it didn't feel right. The exercises I did, the bench press in particular, it didn't feel right. They didn't feel right. I wasn't able to generate that tension in the muscle as much as I can do it with push-ups or pull-ups or other bodyweight exercises. I felt the weight, I felt the load on my joints and on my tendons. I did not feel it in the muscle. So for me to generate that mind-muscle connection was much more difficult with weights, which obviously makes sense because I haven't been lifting weights for so long, and you know, you get good at what you do consistently and regularly. So that makes perfect sense. But also, you got to keep in mind that those movements are not natural to us. Those are not natural movement patterns, especially the bench press. They're not authentic human movements. And that's why bodyweight training, that's why pull-ups, push-ups, and bodyweight squats, in my mind, will always reign supreme. Always. But since I work with a lot of people that go to the gym regularly and they like their weightlifting routine and they just want to get in shape, get strong, get lean with weights, I say go for it. There's no problem at all. But what I have them do is a hybrid training protocol. So you gotta be able to do your pull-ups, your push-ups, your squats, and your bodyweight rows. You gotta be able to do those before you even consider touching a weight in the gym. You gotta have your bases covered, so to speak. And what I have them do is I have them focus on compound movements, on multi-joint compound movements, the big buck exercises like bench press, deadlift, overhead press, squats, pull-ups, push-ups, bodyweight rows. Those things I have them do regardless regardless of their particular goals. Those are the best movements, the best exercises you can do for your body. The foundation is compound exercises. And then you can sprinkle in some isolation work, you know, some curls, some tricep extensions, some lateral raises, all those things. They can be used, think of them as icing on the cake. You have to have your bases covered. The foundation is always multi-joint movements, exercise that recruit a large amount of muscle groups simultaneously, and then you can play around with isolation work. All right, so yeah, And how you go about your training is really up to you. You can either, go to the gym 2 days a week and then do your calisthenics or your body weight exercises at home the other 2 days or whatever, or you can go to the gym 4 days a week and do your strength training routine, your weightlifting routine, and combine that with calisthenics right then and there in the gym. So you have the best of both worlds. This is really what you want. But one thing you must do, you must train intensely and progressively. You must get stronger over weeks and months. And that is regardless whether you lift weights or do your body weight training. You have to push for strength development. You have to push to bring yourself to that next level. Otherwise, you're just spinning your wheels. You're just stagnating. All right, so keep killing it, my friends, and I'm going to sleep right now. Actually, I will first edit this video and chop it up for you, and then I'm going to sleep, and we'll talk tomorrow. Actually, tomorrow will be a lower body workout where I will show you a couple of different bodyweight leg training exercises, and we're also going to do some ab training, I think. So stick around, keep your eyes peeled. It's going to be a good workout, and I will take you through the whole thing. All right, so I'll see you tomorrow.